We're going to step away from PubMed for a moment to talk about a concept that's foundational to searching. It's really important that you understand this, and that is the idea of combining concepts with and or. When you do keyword searching and you get clusters of results, it's very likely that you're going to want to combine those in certain ways to get the results that you want. So using and or is the way that you can do that. In my presentation, I spoke about child abuse and explained this, but I want to go over it one more time. If we search for child and we search for abuse and we and those two terms together, if we look at this Venn diagram, the search for child is represented in yellow and the search for abuse is represented in blue. What we get when we and them together is we get the green, which shows the overlap between the terms child and abuse, and what we effectively get are articles related to child abuse. If we took those same terms and ORed them together, we would get anything related to child, anything related to abuse, or anything related to child abuse. So what we've effectively done with or is to get the yellow, the green, or the blue sections, and with the and we would exclusively be getting the green. You can remember that if you use and, you're always going to be narrowing your search, and when you use or, that's effectively going to broaden your search. You can also remember that you'll always get more with or. If we step back and look at the example that we've been using, child, gardens, and nutrition, and we apply these terms to this concept, what we would do here, and these would be effective uses of these concepts for this example. If I'm interested in child and I and that together with school gardens and I and that together with nutrition, what I would get is the overlap between all of those terms. So any resulting articles should have something to do with nutrition as well as school gardens as well as child. And that's going to effectively narrow our search down to be more precise. Equally valid way to use these concepts in our example would be to take nutrition and to OR that with diet and to OR that with food habits. And the reason that I might want to do this is because nutrition, diet, or food habits all effectively represent the same concept. Now after I've done that, I might need to AND that with school gardens and child to get articles that effectively address all of the concepts that I'm interested in. But by ORing nutrition or diet or food habits, I'm being a little more thorough in terms of what I'm retrieving rather than just searching with nutrition. All of this is sort of theoretical, and in a future module, we're going to talk about how you can implement this in PubMed.